what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody? Anybody? What day is it? Guess. Go ahead, guess. Anybody? Anybody? Guess what day it is?
It's hump day.
Woo woo! Woo woo! That's right. It is Wednesday, and that means it's church day. Woo woo! Tonight I'm teaching the youth, and tonight we are going to be looking in Romans and talking about all of our hope. Everything that we have is only found in Jesus Christ. Despite our circumstances, despite things that are going well, things that are not going well, all of our hope, everything is found only in Jesus. I'm really pumped for tonight. I think God really has something for us as we look at Romans, and that our only hope is in Him. But also, something else to be excited about today is 1 week from today, 7 days, and something really big happens. But before I talk about that, I want to just say thank you for everybody that has been watching this week. This week I've been doing my birthday week vlogs, and so many of you have clicked in each day and watched those videos, and I just want to say thank you. And it's been a lot of fun. I'm only a few days in, but it's very challenging to film something every day and edit and post it and get it up, but kind of feel like I'm getting in a groove, and it's been good. So I just want to say thanks to anybody that has watched any of those and been very encouraging to me in the comments. Okay, now, the big thing that happens in 7 days. You may or may not know this about me, but I am a huge Texas Ranger fan. Went to my first game, I think in like the 4th grade maybe, or something like that. Grew up in Arlington and have loved the Rangers ever since, through the hard years and through the amazing years. This is just a fraction of what I have in my office. I've got some Ranger stuff, an old helmet or two. Got Nolan hanging out there. And, got to represent, but got a ton more stuff at home. But that's what happens in 7 days. In 7 days, pitchers and catchers report for spring training. That's it. That's what happens in 7 days. And I'm very excited about that because it's the beginning of spring training, and it means that opening day in baseball is coming. As a Texas Ranger fan, there have been a lot of different emotions over the years. Most of them, a lot of heartache. But the 2010 and 2011 season, lots to celebrate there. And then obviously 2023 winning their very first World Series. That was I watch some of the video, listen to some of the play-by-play, and I still get goosebumps. And yes, sports crying is an okay thing to do. There's just something about when it is your team, win or lose. It's very emotional, and the losses are very hard, but the wins are undescribable. And there's been several over the years that have stuck out in my mind. One, I went back and looked up this date, but July 30th, 2015, we were at this game, and Josh Hamilton hit a walk-off single that scored a winning run against the Yankees. We were there, and just an amazing, amazing game. Just the energy and the celebration, the excitement. I believe it was 2010 when the Rangers won the American League pennant, and just Neftali Feliz just celebrating and everybody going nuts. Then Game 1 of the World Series in 2023 when Corey Seager hit the tying home run, and then Garcia comes up and hits a walk-off. And if you don't know what a walk-off home run is, a walk-off is when the game is tied or you're behind, but you have last at bat, and you come up and you hit a ball or hit a home run. It could be in the park if there's... Anyway, you have the winning hit that scores the winning run. Man, that's one of the best things in baseball. That's what every kid dreams about, right? Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, bases loaded, and you go up and you hit the grand slam to win it all and get the walk-off. There was a social media post that went viral back in November, and it was this picture right here. And in this picture, it's the Cubs, and somebody's walking off, and the team is waiting at home plate for him to cross and for him to touch home and to win. And the article, or kind of the discussion about it, was there was a guy that collects these photos of these walk-offs and of the team celebrating and ready, just anticipating them crossing the plate, that finish line. And the guy that collects those pictures says that he does that because it reminds him of what it looks like when somebody crosses over into heaven, and that there's people, loved ones that have gone on before them that are just waiting to celebrate a job well done, waiting to celebrate that they have put their faith and their trust and their hope in Jesus Christ. And then when they touch home plate, when they cross that line, man, they go nuts and they celebrate together. And it's an amazing thought, just an amazing, just kind of, man, what if heaven is like that? And just the joy of celebrating a life well lived for Jesus. And in the article, it talked about, there's lots of people that this is going to be their first holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas, without somebody that they love. And as hard as that is, to think about what it was like for them when they stepped over into eternity, when they stepped over into heaven and could see those people that had gone before them, and to see Jesus, and for Jesus to celebrate and say, man, well done, my good and faithful servant. And I know it's sports, and I know people sometimes that aren't really into sports don't really get it and why people get so excited about it. But there is just so much passion and emotion that goes with it. And I think that is just a beautiful illustration of even what we talked about in youth tonight, the hope that we have in Jesus Christ, the hope that we have in our salvation, not just now and in this life, but the life to come, the future glory, like it talks about in Romans chapter 8. And we talked a little bit about that tonight with our students. And my hope is, my prayer is just that they get that, they grasp and begin to understand that hope, and that it really is only found in Jesus. And it's okay to go crazy for sports and to be excited and cheer on your team, but to think about it in a heavenly concept of, man, we as believers get to cheer people on right now and encourage them to live a life that is worthy of following and trusting Jesus Christ, to say that there is more to this life than everything in this world, but there is an eternity. There is something after all of this that is greater than anything that we could ever imagine. That's greater than World Series championships and baseball and everything that's good in this world. There's something that's so much greater, and that as believers, we don't just cross right over into heaven after we accept Christ like we're done. Our job is to help other people to get there, to tell other people about who Jesus is and what he's done in our life, and to point towards him in everything that we do, because that is where our hope is at. That is where our future glory is at. But man, our job is to take as many people as we can with us. Now that is something to get excited about. I'll see you tomorrow. Jesus! Woo woo!
2 balls, 2 strikes. Spores kicks and fires. He struck him out looking. It's over. It's over. The Rangers have won the World Series. Ranger fans, you're not dreaming. The Rangers are the World Series champions. After 52 years in Texas, 63 years of the franchise. The wait is over, and the celebration has begun.